For this week's homework assignment, you'll start by running those optimizations on your own fracture by calling out all the tiny pieces that you don't need, and you can submit screenshots of your geometry after having removed those small pieces, and you can submit a wide shot like this and a close-up shot as well so that we can see roughly the scale of the pieces that have been removed, and we can ensure that the building still looks okay from the normal camera distance. You should also remove the constraints that are no longer valid because they were connected to pieces that have been removed, although you don't need to show screenshots for that part. After doing your optimization, you can run the convex decompose for your pieces, and it would be good to show screenshots closer up to your convex decomposed pieces. Maybe pick some where we can closely compare the shapes of the original pieces to those generated proxies, and you could display the fractured pieces with the template display on the convex decompose to show how closely you've matched the real geometry with your proxies. So you could submit maybe 2 images like this and an extra image or 2 of just the proxies alone. You'll also submit screenshots of your convex decomposed animated creature. Make sure that your screenshots of your animated proxies do not show the animated mesh overlapping with it, just to make sure that we can see the proxies well. So make sure it's on hide other objects, and you can just submit a couple different poses of these animated proxy colliders. You should also submit videos for 2 different RBD sims. One of those will be the RBD sim with the activation based on the proximity to the creature, as we saw in the videos this week. And for this, you should bring in the static building, and you can control template that geometry to show that layered in with all of the actual simulated geometry. And if you have your creature displayed at the object level, we can also just turn on show all objects to show the creature in this flipbook as well. So make sure this utilizes the activation with the creature and also collisions based on those animated proxies that you've generated. Ideally, you should show this flipbook on the high-res geometry instead of the proxies, but if for some reason you have any problems running the flipbook on the high-res geom, if you have crashes or something, then showing the proxies instead is acceptable. For setup and testing, I use the Measure Fracture HDA to remove the small pieces. It's absolutely fine if you'd like to submit your videos with the small pieces removed as well, but if you want to include all of these small little pieces and run the sim on the entire building, that's even better. You'll also submit a video of an RBD sim without the creature in it, but using that velocity from reference point technique along with some custom drag to exaggerate this explosive initial velocity and some regular DOPS drag to tone down the overactive behavior on the ground. For this video, you should not include the creature in it because we want to see the behavior of the pieces without them colliding with him. To generate the videos from the flipbooks, you can use whatever software you'd like. I like using Resolve, which is free and excellent, and I usually export things as just MOVs with the H.264 codec. And I'm not very picky about codecs, but please do not use the Apple ProRes format because that doesn't play on most programs on PC. So good luck setting up your simulations, and as usual, if you have any problems, feel free to post on the forum so everybody can learn from it, or send me a private email if you'd prefer.